West, love the 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 West.
What up, peeps? This is Get With It Sports, place where you get your sports with a little swag. I'm Glass.
And I'm Brandon.
The best tag team tandem out here in sports talk, about to give you another episode 96 of the 2 Cent Deposit on Sports, the place where we give you our 2 cents on the recent topics in the sports world. As always, we want to thank you for taking the time to watch the show. But while you're here, go ahead and click the subscribe button to the channel to be alerted to all the episodes we have here on our Get With It Sports 2, that's the number 2 YouTube channel. Everything good, bro?
I'm good, man. How's everything?
Oh, I can't complain about sports. I complain what's going on around my house, but just to let the people know, we start a little bit earlier than usual. We usually start on noon on Thursday. Today is Thursday, June 20th. We start an hour early because I got some situation to take care of in this house to get repaired. And because we start early, I don't have my usual drink of choice that's usually in my red cup. I got my Perfect Energy tea so I can stay up. But I'm all good, bro. There's a lot of things happening in the NBA we're going to talk about. I always tell everybody the sports, especially the NBA and the NFL, is the best reality TV ever. Housewives of Atlanta, New York, Orange County ain't got nothing on sports. We got drama every day, all day. So let's go get right into the drama. First off, I want to say congratulations to the St. Louis Blues. Won the Stanley Cup last week. We wasn't on last week, were we? No, we wasn't. So they first Stanley Cup in 52 years, I believe it was. And funny thing about it, in January, they was in last place. Now, how you jump from last place to win the Stanley Cup is a beautiful thing. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. So congratulations to their first cup. Who was it? I can't remember the former, the Hall of Fame. I don't know if they got Hall of Fame. Yeah, they do have Hall of Fame, NHL. Hall of Fame Blues player got on the stage drunk, was trying to sing Gloria, and he was not Brett Hall. It might be Brett Hall.
I think it was.
Brett Hall. I think it was. Yeah, he was all out of pocket.
I heard something about
it. So that was crazy. So congratulations to y'all. They beat the Boston Bruins to win the Stanley Cup. Then we go over to the NBA, and lo and behold, Game 6, the Toronto Raptors won their first NBA championship in their organization history. They took the name off the list of it was 7 NBA teams that never been to the NBA Finals. They took the name off the list. The 6 remaining that never made it to the finals, not win it, but just even make it to the finals: Denver Nuggets, Los Angeles Clippers, Charlotte Hornets, Minnesota Timberwolves, now Vancouver, now the Memphis Grizzlies, and the New Orleans Pelicans. I think Clippers. Oh, you know what? The Nuggets, Clippers might have a chance to make it to the finals. So we still got 6 left. Raptors took the name off the list. They won the whole damn thing. Masai Ujiri needed to win the Executive of the Year. He did the damn thing. We talked about it last time we was on episode 95, where Ujiri was on that list that like Daryl Morey and Danny Ainge take chances. He got rid of the Coach of the Year, traded one of the hometown favorites in oh my gosh, DeMar DeRozan, and picked up a 1-year rental in God, I'm having brain farts right now. 1-year rental with
Kawhi Leonard.
Thank you, Kawhi Leonard. And won the damn thing, Game 6, even though they was missing. Now, they was missing Kevin Durant because he blew out his Achilles, and we'll talk about that for a quick second. And in Game 6, they lost Klay Thompson because he tore his ACL. Now, people say, do we actually need to put an asterisk next to the Toronto Raptors championship win just because
You asking
me? I'm asking you, bro.
No.
Thank you.
No, because injuries is part of the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. I had this discussion / argument with a few people.
Same here.
Injuries is a part of the game. But I tell anybody, if you take a healthy Toronto Raptors team against a healthy Golden State team, Toronto might win one game.
Mm-hmm.
As simple as that. Both teams at full strength and healthy, I get Toronto one game. Simple as that.
Okay.
Injuries is part of the game, and Toronto is not. It's not who you play; it's when you play them.
Pretty much.
And that's what happened. So hey, my hat goes off to Toronto. They did a good job.
Okay. I agree with you, man. There's no asterisk to his name. I agree with you saying if life was lived in a vacuum, everything would be perfect, everything would be harmonious and everything, but it's not. Like you said, there's injuries in this game. You got to deal with it. You got to take care of your star players. I don't know if Kevin Durant or Klay Thompson were on load management, but the Toronto Raptors use load management, and if people don't know what I'm talking about load management. They would sit their stars during certain games of the season so they could get rest. And I do believe, Kawhi Leonard missed 21 games during the season because of load management. And you see that he needed it because he put that team on his back and made it all the way to the finals. And I don't know if we could say Kevin Durant played. I would like to see how many games he played during the season. I'm going to do that right now. But him and Klay played almost all the games during the season. So I'm not into load management, especially when they go crazy and sit them out for long periods of time. But evidently it works. We got to give Greg Popovich, the San Antonio Spurs, credit for that. He started that mess. And I will tell you that Kevin Durant played 78 out of 82 games. So did Klay Thompson. So load management does work. It's put out there. So, like I said, congratulations. And the funny thing about the Toronto Raptors, nobody on that team was a lottery pick. Not even Kawhi Leonard. That's I don't know if that's the first time. It's probably not the first time, but nobody on that team was a lottery pick when they got drafted. So that's a remarkable feat in itself. So, like I said, I will not put asterisks on the Toronto Raptors win because what you want them to do? Wait a year to play this game?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They play whoever's up in front of them. They ain't got nothing to do with them. You know what I'm saying? Now, we give our congratulations to the Toronto Raptors. And let me ask you this, bro. Who's to blame for Kevin Durant and his ruptured Achilles?
Nobody's to blame.
Okay, my man. You know what? That's why we there.
Well, nobody's to blame.
You know what? My answer to that is nobody's to blame. But if somebody need to be blamed, everybody's blamed.
Right. If you're gonna blame everybody, blame everybody. If you must blame somebody,
right.
Blame everybody.
Right.
But nobody's to blame.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we could look into the future and say, you know what, man? If you play Game 5, you're gonna blow your Achilles.
Right.
You can't be see you in the future.
Durant's an athlete. He's a / warrior. Hence the word warrior, whatever.
Right.
He's out there. All he knows how to do is win. He got a chance to help these guys win. He fucking going out there. If he can stand up right and move, he's going out there.
Right.
Can't nobody tell me nothing different. All he know how to do is win. I got a chance to go out there and win. I don't care what nobody say.
Mm-hmm.
We finna go win this fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, as ignorant as the Toronto fans had acted when he went down, they were so fucking glad because he was fucking
He was
a fucking assassin. He
Right.
was loading them up, dropping clips and reloading on their ass every
on
chance.
the run.
Yes. So
Right.
he was showing no mercy,
Mhm.
you know. So man, they couldn't do nothing with him.
Right.
So he was fucking if I can stand up, I'm going out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that was his mentality, you know, and that's why I hurt his teammates to see him get hurt again because they knew what he was about.
Right.
So it is what it is. You know?
I agree. Hey man, I agree with everything you're saying. Kevin Durant. Now, only problem I would have if the doctors or trainers said that, I guess Steve Kerr, coach of the Warriors, said they believe that he was told that he couldn't get hurt any serious than what it is already.
So he couldn't hurt.
He couldn't get right.
He couldn't hurt. He couldn't hurt that particular injury.
Right, the so-called calf injury. I still think it was the Achilles. I knew there was multiple tears in the Achilles, but Steve Kerr was saying after the game that he was told that he wasn't be able to aggravate that injury anymore. You know what I'm saying? So if that was true, then I'm gonna blame the medical staff for that. Because I mean, you know what? It'd be like, you know what, Kev, dude, if you go back out there, you might do something serious other than the calf. You might have a chance to tear your Achilles. So I'm gonna leave the decision up to you and your agent and your family what you're gonna do. I'm cool with that. But to tell somebody you won't be able to injure that any further, let me say it like that. That's wrong. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm suspicious of that because he was icing. To me, he was never icing his calf. He was always icing his Achilles.
Everybody done heard what Steve Kerr said, what the GM said. Ain't nobody heard what Kevin Durant said.
True that.
Ain't nobody heard what he had. Because I'm sure he got a medical report before he made his final decision.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't talk to the team doctors or whatever, you know. So until he come out later and say, you know, what they told him, what advice they gave him, what his final decision was. Right. But what advice he was given, then I'm gonna reserve all my thoughts, you know, as to, you know why he made the decision he made.
Good point.
You know?
Good point.
Because he still ain't said nothing. You know, they very well could have told him that, and he took a stance. You know, he just ain't saying nothing. You know, nothing yet. So you never know. Yeah,
Gotcha.
Never know.
Yeah, and I agree with you, man. If Kevin Durant was healthy and played in that game, he was doing John Wick things with them, man. Like you said, unloading the clip and reloading while he was on the go. I think he scored 11 points in 12 minutes. I think he went 3 for 3 from threes. So, yeah, he was having this game. Yeah. And then in the next game, Klay Thompson was having this game. He was lighting them up. You know what I'm saying? So, ish happens. Yeah. You know, you can't control it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Take nothing against Toronto. I give Toronto Raptors credit because I didn't expect them to be playing as hard and be playing as close as they have. And they was having the demeanor of Kawhi Leonard because with nobody cheering, excited after these games they won, they're like, okay, we got another game coming, so let's go ahead.
Right, you couldn't take them because it took all of them, and they all knew, hey, we all got to score, we all got to do this, we all got to do that. Kawhi couldn't just been trying to score no 40, 50 points by himself, and the next guy scored 10, the next guy scored 4. No, all of them had to put up double-figure numbers in order for them to stay in this game and have a shot at it. And they don't guarantee a win. Right. You know, so, hey, and hope, you know, and just hope, you know, Steph don't go off for 40, 50 points, you know, and, you know, they can keep Klay, you know, at bay or whatever, you know, because, you know, Iguodala, he didn't have a bad game. You know, he had a decent game, wasn't enough. He had a decent game, you know, so.
And let's give credit to Kevon is it Kevon Looney? Kevon Looney. Kevon Looney. I'm sorry. He was playing with cartilage damage in his ribs. So he stepped up. He played hard. So everybody on the Warriors tried their hardest to get it in, but it was just too little, too late. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once again, congrats to the Raptors. All right, bro. NBA Finals over with. Draft is tonight, Thursday night at 7. But let's talk about the free agency because a couple of damaged assets that played are free agents. First one, Kevin Durant. If you was going if you Golden State Warriors, well, they have no choice because he hasn't, just like you say, he hasn't said anything yet. So that means he hasn't opt in or opt out on this last year of this contract that he had. I think he paid $35 million, if I'm mistaken. If you Kevin Durant, will you opt in on that last opt? I mean, will you go in on your last option, get paid that $35 million, you hear yourself while you're getting paid, or you make yourself a free agent and see who else will sign you up?
Stay right there. I ain't gonna play next year, no way.
Right.
Stay right there.
Y'all owe me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I went
right there.
And you know what, I think his name is Bob Myers, that the GM that was crying on the crocodile tears. I'll be like, dude, save your tears and go ahead and get ready to pay me this money. And y'all pay me. I'm getting healed up on y'all dime.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've heard people say he should. I ain't gonna say people. I think Stephen A. Smith said if New York was right, they would sign him and give him the Supermax now. Why? And let him heal up during next year and be ready for the following year. If I'm New York, I wouldn't do that.
Because that's giving away a year of money and stuff like that. And that's all teams going to be doing if they sign Kevin Durant. You know, you're throwing away 30-some million. You know, you're throwing away 30-some million. You know, so that's what you'll be doing if you play for Kevin Durant right now.
And you don't know what Kevin Durant you're gonna get back. Kevin Durant's still gonna be an assassin on the offensive end, but with that injury, people really don't come back as they were before. As you can see with his teammate, DeMarcus Cousins, they're all in the past. Rudy Gay, Dominique Wilkins, they really didn't come back. What's his name? From Detroit Pistons, the guy Chauncey Billups. They haven't come back as good as they was before the Achilles tear. Achilles tear is something serious. So, like I said, if I'm Kevin Durant, yeah, Golden State, y'all go ahead. I'm sign this option. Y'all pay me while I heal up. I'm getting healed up on your dime, and we're gonna work on it from there. You know what I'm saying? So, Klay Thompson, Achilles tear. What you think he gonna do?
Same thing.
Stay?
He gonna stay?
I think he was gonna stay anywhere it goes.
They drafted him. He gonna stay.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, get paid sitting down on their dime. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
They gonna have $70 million at home, sitting at home next year.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah. They gotta figure out what they're gonna do with Draymond Green. They got a lot of decisions to make in this offseason. And with that being said, they're not favored. They're usually favorites in the last 5 years 4 years of.
They won't be favored.
They won't be favored.
They'll get to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
See what happens from that. They're going into their new building next year. Money still won't be an issue for them. Okay. I don't think won't be an issue for them. They won't get to the finals next year, but 2021 they'll be right back in it.
Okay, I agree. Yeah. All right, this is my opinion. Y'all take it for what it's worth. I'm damn near gonna, may I say, tank next season. Steph Curry, he'd be on load management. Who else on that team? If we keep Iguodala, who I think we got a couple of free agents. I think Iguodala and Sean Livingston. I think they might be restricted free agents, if I'm mistaken. But it doesn't matter. Next year, we tank.
Last year. This is last year. They won't be on the team in 21.
Okay.
If they on that next year,
Mm-hmm.
not even sure they'll be on the next year. They definitely won't be on there in 21.
Okay. Right. Totally agree. But we tanking. Steph Curry, I know you like winning. You love the feeling and everything. We'll get back to it. But this year, you'll be sitting out a couple of games. I don't know how bad. I don't know if making the playoffs worth anything. But I'm gonna get that nice little draft pick. We get Kevin Durant back. We could get Klay Thompson back. Go back to where we were. So yeah, I know I can't stand tanking, but we're gonna have some form of tanking if I'm the Golden State Warriors this upcoming season. I'm just saying.
I don't know how far to take and go. Maybe they be in the middle of the fray. They ain't gonna tank.
No, right. You can't be obvious. Like, all right, y'all was Golden State. Y'all was a dynasty. You can't drop like that.
Yeah,
Understand that. But yeah, I'll just say this: Steph Curry will be on low management for next season.
Right. I mean, why not?
Right. All right, man. Let's go over to the Toronto side. Kawhi Leonard, free agent. He just won a championship with the Toronto Raptors. So we all know it's between two teams. Does he stay with the Toronto Raptors? Or do we go where he wanted to go, which is the Los Angeles Clippers? Not the Lakers, people. The Clippers. What you think he's going to do?
Do he want to go to the Clippers?
He wants to go to the Clippers.
I ain't heard him say shit. I don't know.
That's his latest hearings. He want to go to the
word
Clippers.
on the street. What? I think he go to the Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
I think he go. What? It's tough though because you just won a championship with this team. Why would I go to the Clippers? They ain't won shit.
But they got a squad that can win though.
Yeah, they got a team.
They're just missing that one piece.
Yeah, but I know I got a team that can win here. We just won. I know I got a team that can win here.
Got you.
I ain't worried about Golden State, at least not next year.
Right.
So, I mean,
Run it back?
Right. We can run it back.
Mm.
We can run it back.
Philadelphia could give him problems.
Yeah, but they didn't.
They went to Game 7, and it took a 4-bounce shot from Kawhi Leonard to win that's Game 7.
That's true. That's
you know
true.
What I'm saying? So it's Philly not like
Philly could give them problems, and
Milwaukee
can give them problems.
We say that now as presently constructed because, like we said, free agency. There's a couple of players on the Bucks that's free agent. There's a couple of players on the 76ers that's free agent. So the whole makeup is going to change. So we can't definitely give you, all right, they're going to give you problems. They're going to give you problems. But we're just saying in the vacuum, if presently constructed, them two teams going to give them problems.
Right. Well, this is true.
Now, I'm going to tell you what I've heard lately. It could be up to if Masai Ujiri, which is the GM for the Raptors, stay there. If he doesn't stay there, Kawhi gone.
Where he going? Where's his potential?
The Washington Wizards supposedly offer him $10 million, and maybe a stake of the franchise.
He gone. He gone.
Now, he's from Africa. I don't know where in Africa, but his wife is from Washington, D.C. team. And Ujiri is into politics. Team. So you offering him $10 million, part of the franchise. I think he might leave, and if he leave, Kawhi's gone.
Yeah, he gone.
So
for the Clippers, you might as well.
Yeah, I mean the Clippers got a nice organization. They cleaned it up from the Don Sterling situation.
Right.
Great owner who has unlimited pockets. I think he's worth $40 billion. You got in Steve Ballmer. Great, nice head coach in Doc Rivers. Nice lineup. that gave Golden State the flux this year. Hey, never know. You know?
Yeah.
So I say he gone. Well, to me,
I wouldn't be surprised.
To me, whether or not Ujiri stay or not, he's gone because he did what he came to do. He didn't want to go there. Let's not forget he got traded there, and he made. Let's be real. He made lemonade out of lemons, sugar out of shit. He won the championship. He don't owe that. He don't owe that country nothing. You got your trophy. Later, peace. I'm gone. And they better not be mad at him either.
Right.
You know, so I think he's gone. I think he's going to the Clippers. You know.
Right. You got traded there. You're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's talk about, speaking of trades, let's talk about the recent two. Let's go back to the weekend. Anthony Davis finally got his wish. He got traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. Well, he is set to be traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay, nothing be done till June 30th at 6 p.m. So he's going to the Lakers, and the Lakers giving up Josh Hart, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, this year's first-round pick, which is number 4, a top 8 protected pick in 2021, first-round pick. All 3 of these are first-round picks. And an unprotected first-round pick in 2024, which can be switched to 2023 or 2025 if they didn't like 2024. Hey, who made out on this trade?
Shit. The fucking not the Lakers.
The Pelicans?
Yeah.
I agree. Now, I don't remember. Now, people are saying that this was the same offer they gave at All-Star break. I don't remember that. I ain't going to say, except they didn't have Kuzma up in there. I mean, they had Kuzma up in there. They kept Kuzma now. But during All-Star break, they had Kuzma up in the trade. I agree. Let me tell you, I'll just put it like this. It could have been the same trade, and Demps dropped. You could say he dropped the ball, but at that time, it wasn't even about the trade. The people that was in the trade, it was the timing. To me, now, okay, we're at the end of the year. Let's do this. At that time, it's like, man, number one, you all up in your feelings because your boy said he wanted to be traded. Then you hear from his agent, Rich Paul. It's like, nah, man, wait, let's hold up. Ain't shit gonna just go down now. Now that everything's settled. So people are like, man, it was the same trade it was. Yeah, it probably was, but the timing was effed up then. You know what I'm saying? So you had to give me time to get my head straight and figure out what's going on, and then we make the trade. Which
Lakers still need a backcourt.
Lakers need a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they still.
Now let me let's talk about that, bro. I've heard people say it. Now they could be Laker fans. I'm a Laker hater. I respect the Lakers and what they've done, but I'm not. I don't care about the Lakers. Just put it out there like that. But right now, I've heard people saying, as constructed now, with LeBron James, Anthony Davis, they got them winning the finals. How you feel about that?
Hell no.
Thank you, man. These people, they
got them going to the
they get a new toy. They're
not even going to the finals as constructed now.
Thank you, man. Dude.
Hell no.
Come on, man. Now, okay, we talking now. We talking. I agree. The Pelicans made out on this deal because the Lakers are trying to win now. Hence, you got to go try to get Davis at all costs. If I'm looking long term, Pelicans got a nice young nucleus. Hopefully, Brandon Ingram blood clots is healed up. I heard he's still having problems with the blood clots. With that being said, Lonzo Ball as your point guard, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart. Josh Hart is that dude. You also getting Zion with the first pick, And you got the number 4 pick.
And you got the number 4 pick.
Now, with the number 4 pick, you could keep and get who you need to get. Or you go, if you want another star, all-star player, or multiple picks, you could trade that pick to somebody else.
Yeah.
You're still getting Zion, and you got a number 4 pick to do as you please. So I think in the long term, the Pelicans is in the bird seat. Okay?
Yeah.
That being said, we gonna work this out. If you were the Lakers, if you was Rob Pelinka, you got Brandon, you got LeBron James on your squad, you got Anthony Davis on your squad. You still got room, 30. I think they got $32 million left of cap space. Would you go get another max contract, or would you split that up and surround your 2 stars with competitive players?
I gotta go get some shooters.
I agree.
I gotta go get some snipers from somewhere.
I agree.
We gonna get double team and triple team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta go get some snipers.
Now, I don't know how much what Chris Middleton is going to get. That's a shooter, but he gonna ask for the max, I believe. You got Jimmy Butler gonna ask for the max. I'm with you. I'll get like who's out there?
Jimmy somewhere right now with his feet up. Think he's supposed to be on that team.
On the Lakers?
Yeah, Jimmy think he's supposed to be over there. You know, they didn't fuck him. They didn't block Jimmy phone calls because I know Jimmy called him a few fucking times. They didn't block his shit.
Yeah.
So, Jimmy think he's supposed to be on that team.
Before we give you a little brief, before we move ahead, they said Jimmy Butler, right? Houston Rockets are getting their eye and real interested in Jimmy Butler. I agree. That's not a good. They're already having a.
That's the fuse. That's a very short fuse on that cannonball.
I agree.
James Harden already over there screaming, talking about it ain't enough balls.
Man. Yes.
No.
Okay. I agree. I heard Kemba Walker. He's a good fit, but I'm with you. I gotta get pieces that fit around. I gotta get at least 3 or 4 players out that $32 million to surround them 2 with shooters. I totally agree. Yeah. You got Patrick Beverly out there. I've heard some names.
Beverly wouldn't be a bad player, and he's a good defender
3
too.
and D.
Right.
You know, you got 3 points in D. I've JJ Redick. I've heard some names offhand, but they all shooters. So I would do the same thing you said. Forget another max. Let me get shooters. You know, because you already invested. You only get, like you said, you got a short time window. You only have 3 years of LeBron James, if that. Because the man about to be 35 years old, and Father Time catching up with him right now.
Right.
So, all right, cool. I agree. and yeah, you Laker fans, as presently constructed, y'all don't have a chance to win the finals. I'm putting you like that. The West is wide open, more wide than I ever seen in the past. So, miss me with that stuff. All right, man. Let's go with the other trade that just happened yesterday. Mike Conley Jr., point guard of the Memphis Grizzlies, got traded to the Utah Jazz for Grayson Allen, Jay Crowder, Kyle Korver, this year's number 23 pick, and a future first-round pick. I'm going to be real with you. I think, money aside, Utah Jazz stepped up. You got, I'm forgetting name, Rudy Gobert, and what's the guard's name? Oh, my gosh. I'm looking it up now. The all-star guard for the Utah Jazz. I got it right. Donovan Mitchell. So you got your starting lineup is Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, and Rudy Gobert. Nice little Nice little squad. They competitive now. You know what I'm saying? Joe Ingles up in there. He shoot your threes. Derek Favors. They got a nice little squad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with Utah. I think Utah, you could say I'm going to say Utah made out on this. And we know the reason why Mike Conley got traded because Grizzlies got the number 2 pick, and they're going to go after John Morant from Murray State. He's that dude. So that was a good move. I didn't think anybody was going to pick up that contract because it's like I told you off air. Mike Conley have 2 years left. This year he's getting paid. Well, next year he's getting paid $32.5 million, and the following year he's getting paid $34.5 million. I didn't think anybody was going to pick up that contract, but evidently they found. I ain't gonna say found a sucker. They found a playmate that's going to take that play in that contract. So I think they both made out on it. I'll say it's equal. It's a stalemate. They both made out on that. What you got on that, bro?
Yeah, I think it's even. I think it's even. Utah, they still in. To me, they still in the middle of the pack.
I agree.
You know,
this year it's up in the air. You don't have no juggernaut.
Right, it's up in the air. So which makes them almost formidable.
Yeah.
So
they got a player's chance.
Right, they got a player's chance. You know, so I don't hate the move, but you know, so we just have to see what happened with it. You know, not a bad move. See what happened with it.
I agree. Okay, cool. Now we got drama in Houston. Houston, we have a problem. Rumor has it that Chris Paul and James Harden don't get along. I've heard everything under the sun. I heard that it all started 2 years ago at practice when Chris Paul said James Harden had man boobs to the point where James Harden cried. He had to leave practice and miss a couple practices after that. I think it's what's going on the floor. I thought it was going to happen. It didn't happen as soon as I thought it was going to happen, but it happened. Like you said, James Harden, there's not enough balls on the floor if James Harden's on the floor. They said when Chris Paul is trying to run the offense and James Harden doesn't get the ball, he pouts. He walks up the court. He doesn't play defense, which I can see. And then when James Harden has the ball, nobody else sees the ball. He dribble. Isolation up to yin yang.
But you can tell if you not to cut you off when last time you seen I ain't gonna say a Houston game, just say highlights or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris Paul and Harden on the court together. When last time you seen Harden run the wing on a break?
Never.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Never.
You don't. He ain't running the wing. You know, for a layup or pull off for a three or whatever. He's not running the wing. You know, he ain't got the ball. It's like whatever. You know, y'all do what y'all gonna do. I'm on the other end. You know, for the fast break. You know.
Right.
You know, so this is his thing.
I seen somebody had a video of Houston in a timeout. James Harden and Chris Paul basically I ain't gonna say going at each other, yelling at each other, debating, I guess you would say. No, arguing with each other. Chris Paul tried to give him a pound. James Harden wouldn't hit. He slapped his hand. Then, they was going at it again. And while they going at it, the teammates ain't saying nothing. Coach looked over at one time, kept on running his play. So they letting them do what they gonna do. I guess they're saying they have two players with competitive spirits, and they're just trying to find a way to make it through the season. To me, it's got to be a compromise. James, you can't play the whole thing. You got to sit down every now and then. Now, James Harden, I'll say he's the MVP this year, back-to-back MVP. See, the thing is, Chris Paul is that general, floor general, that's going to say what's on his mind, trying to run things. He has to understand you're not the man anymore. That's the man right there. You got to work with that man because James Harden is not giving the respect. He's not getting the respect he need to get from Chris Paul. And since I'm not gonna get the respect, you're not gonna get my respect because, dude, I'm the 2-time MVP. Who the hell are you? Your time been done. That's what he's thinking. So it's got to be a mutual, somebody in between, a mediator, whatever. Tell the both of them, y'all need to sit there and find a way to make this work. Because like we said earlier, like you said, Chris Paul's owed too much money, so ain't nobody gonna pick him up. Chris Paul this year, he getting paid 38.5. 2020, he getting paid 41.3.
He ain't going nowhere.
Following year, he getting paid 44.2. Ain't nobody gonna pick up that contract. He ain't that dude anymore. Y'all was stupid enough to give him that money. I'm just gonna put it out there like it is. So they got to find a way to make it. And I'm not gonna give up James Harden, even though Daryl Morey said everybody's on the trading block. Everybody's open. Yeah, I heard you say it. And like I said, I'm a Doubting Thomas. I hear you saying what you're saying, but until I see it, I see what I need to see. That's the truth of what I see. So that being said,
do you run two teams?
Starting squad and the second squad.
Well, both of them, right?
If that was gonna make harmony on this team, yeah, yes. James Harden need to play defense. You can't just play offense. That's my problem with James Harden. Yeah, and I put that on Mike D'Antoni. Now we don't even know if he's gonna be coach next year. Because they having problems with him because he wants an extension. And the new owner, and I can't remember his name, Fertitta, he ain't with that. He's honoring, from what they say, he's honoring he's honoring the contracts that was made before he owned the team. But he's not like what he's seen. He was ticked when they got kicked out and booted out in the second round.
I remember that. But D'Antoni, everybody knows that this guy's not about defense.
Exactly.
You know, so he won't be coaching then.
But who would you pick up? See, you know, and I can't say who would you pick up because my thing is who's out there. I can't say that anymore because look what Nick Nurse did with the Toronto Raptors. I know who the hell Nick Nurse was.
Right.
He won the title. So I got to keep that close to me.
Right.
You can find the coach. Whatever system you want, you can find the coach for it. Yeah. I changed my whole matter with the whole situation of who's out there.
Right. You know who the fuck Nick Nurse was?
I was tripping on his name. Who the fuck name? Who's Nick Nurse? What kind of name is that? But respect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's people saying that they're saying that Chris Paul never asked for a trade. Daryl Morey. There's his say, and there's the truth. And I think there's some truth into whatever's going on over there because something is going on over there.
And later he'll come out. They're gonna have somebody gonna get that interview.
Yeah,
somebody get it.
Yeah. So they got to find a way to work it out because they got to listen. I understand. Everybody tripping. They played the Warriors in the postseason, and they lost 4 of the 5 times that they played them. I got that. But let's be real. Let's look at it closely. Last year, they lost it in game 7, and they was missing Chris Paul because of his hamstring injury. This year, I'm still blaming the Houston Rockets because you let up off the gas and you had to play the Golden State Warriors in the second round instead of the Western Conference Finals.
Right.
That's on them. But still and yet, they had them. They was giving them a run for their money. So do you run it back? I say you run it back. If anybody, I don't know who I give up. I like Eric Gordon. I don't think they use Kenneth Faried like they're supposed to. Clint Capella didn't show up, but I think he'll show up next year. I'll probably run it back. I'm not trading anybody. And I can't trade the ones I want to trade.
Right.
Chris Paul. So it is what it is. What do you think? Should they make trades or run it back?
I don't think they're going to trade nobody. They're going to run it back. If somebody leave, the coach is going to leave because if you can't get these guys to play together, I'll find somebody who can.
Bam. Yes.
Can't get rid of everybody.
That's
so
true.
I get rid of the one I can get rid of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might happen. We'll see how that happens. But I agree with you. If this man can't do it, like you said, I'll find somebody that will.
Yeah.
All right, man. Before we close shop, we got the draft tonight. Me and Brandon, diehard Chicago Bulls fans, so to hell with all the rest of you teams. If you don't hear what we have to say now, y'all go ahead and leave now. But we got to talk about our Chicago Bulls and their number 7 pick. I'm not going to ask you who they should pick. I'm going to ask you, what do we need? Don't say everything. We don't need everything, man.
No, we need a point guard.
Bam. Okay. All right. I agree. We need a point guard. I'm with you on that. I think we need a point guard and we need a center. But I need a point guard first. I need somebody that know what they do and bring the ball up the court.
Right.
So with that being said, there's 2 out there in the draft. Darius Garland from Vanderbilt, who only played 5 games last year because of injury, but he's that dude. I seen him AAU and the 5 games that he played. He's that dude. I watch college basketball. I'm just going to put it out there like that. Kobe White from North Carolina. I'm not a Kobe White fan, maybe because I don't like North Carolina. I don't like Duke. I hate Duke. I don't like North Carolina. But with that being said, I give him a chance. It's just the fact I need a point guard. Now, this is what I would do. If I can't get Darius Garland, and if I can't get Kobe White, we got the number 7 pick. I'll probably trade that number 7 pick and find me a point guard with a trade. I don't know if there's any in free agency. Ain't nobody in free agency gonna come to Chicago. Let's just get rid of that. Get that out of my mind. I would try to make a trade for if I get an all-star point guard, cool. If not, it's close to it. I don't know who out there. I would go after Holiday. Terry Rozier from Boston. He could opt out, so we'll see. But I need a point guard. I'm with you. I need a point guard.
Point guard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. I think they're gonna keep their 7th pick, unless they package something and make a move where they can move up to the 4th pick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know.
But I don't know who I would package because we're trying to work with what we got already. That's how I'm looking at it right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting up Lauren marketing. Chris Dunn.
Let me ask you this. Would you package your 7th pick, this year's 7th pick, and your number 1 next year?
Ooh.
For the 4th pick this year?
You put me in the corner, bro. Yeah. Now I'm thinking about it. I was gonna tell you, I would give up the 1st pick next year to get a point guard. I would. I would give up number 7. I would give up next year. And if need be, I give you Otto Porter. I give you Chris Dunn. I give you everybody but Wendell Carter Jr., Zach LaVine, and Lauri Markkanen.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give them next year 1st year pick to get Darius Garland. We already know John Morant going number 2 to the Grizzlies, but for Darius Garland, I'll give you all that. Kobe White, I might give you this year pick and a player. I ain't gonna give you next year pick. That's how I feel about Kobe. I think Kobe White overrated. I like Darius Garland. Now, that being said, if I can't get them 2, I would like to get Jared Culver from Texas Tech, or I don't like Cam Reddish. No. Brandon Clark from Gonzaga. Y'all look them up if you need to. Them boys. Derek Culver, Brandon Clark, and I can't remember the player from Virginia. Gosh, it's right there. But the forward from Virginia, the brother. I don't have it right here, so that's all right. Yeah, I would do that if I have to. But I'm looking for a point guard to start something. Now, let me tell you this. What player intrigues me in this draft? I know Zion is the icon and all that stuff, RJ Barrett. What intrigued me, I want to know where Boy going. Manute Bol's son going. That's what Oregon, he's like 7'4", thin as a stick, but he could dribble the ball. He can shoot threes. He does a lot more than what he's like Manute Bol times 2, times 3. So now he was out for a serious injury. I can't remember what it was. But I just want to see who's gonna pick him up and where he going. Because some tells me if he's healthy, he's on defense going. Yeah, exactly. So that's gonna be the one interesting to me. All right, bro. Unless you got anything else, I'm
NBA tapped.
Okay, too much drama in the NBA. So, all right, bro, let's go ahead and close shop. We want to thank you guys. The Get With It Sports crew want to thank you guys for watching the 2 Cent Deposit on Sports podcast. While you're here, go ahead and click the subscribe button to be alerted to all the things we have here on the Get With It Sports 2, the number 2 YouTube channel. If you want to find us, you can find us on Twitter, me at Get With It Sports, my partner in crime here, Brandon, LEB412. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook /Get With It Sports. Check out the blog page at getwithitsports.wordpress.com or email us getwithitsports2, that's number 2 @gmail.com. Shout out to the Urban Arena affiliates. If you like what we have here for your sports talk entertainment at Get With It Sports, check out Team Boy TV with Big Q, JB, Vernie B, and AA Sports, Straight Sports, North Chase with Diego Baryshnikov, the Black Dominican Russian, and Uncle Hate, the 2 foot, the 6 foot, 2 foot, damn, 6 foot, 6 foot, 6 foot and under post-up champ. Just to give y'all a heads up with Team Boy TV, we will be starting the Team Boy TV Live, dopest NFL live show on YouTube in less than 20 days. So look out for that. The Urban Arena crew can give you what you need every week for your sports fix while you are on the go. Once again, this is your boy Glass.
And I'm Brandon.
The best tag team tandem out here in sports talk. Be good, be safe, get with it. Peace.